Hey everybody, so welcome back to Minecraft Only Better, and I promised an adventure today, and I will make good on my promise, but we do have to craft. I have to craft something. I have to craft a couple somethings. So, yeah, sorry, but don't really have a choice. There's something I need to do. There's a couple things I need to do before we get going. So, I want to try to get my Matter Overdrive stuff up and running, or at least craft it so I can set it up and start using it. So I can replicate matter into diamonds, because diamonds have been kind of scarce. I have not been seeing a lot of diamonds, unfortunately. And I want to make these two thermal expansion things, and I got to make the experience pylon so I can store my experience before we go traveling, because I'd rather not die and lose all my experience over and over again. So this will make it that we can at least kind of like a tombstone mod for our experience, so to speak. So we're gonna do order of importance. I'm gonna do the experience pylon, and then I'm gonna work my way through these, and then we're gonna, as at around the 25-minute mark, we're going on an adventure. We're taking on that wizard tower, and maybe do something else. I don't know. I got a flying mount. I was chopping trees because I want to make a hunting dimension portal. Actually, I want to add this to the thing too. I don't know how I'm gonna get spider webs yet, but we're going to keep that in mind, because I want to try this from the cyclic mod. I don't know how it works. I never used it. So, anyways, I was out chopping down trees because I want to make a hunting dimension portal, but I want to make it out of birch this time because I think it looks super cool. So if I go into here and go hunting, see the birch one? It kind of looks all digital. I don't know, I kind of dig it, so I figured that would be a little different. The last one I made was, I think I made all of them out of oak. So we're going to make this one out of birch, because it'll be a nice change. I'll probably do that off camera, because it's real simple. Like, it's any log, any 8 logs with an arrow in the middle. So it's real simple, and you get 4, and you need, like, and I'll show you the whole construction and everything. I might do it on camera, I might not, we'll see. But, let's do the experience pylon. Let's see what I have, and let's see what I need. Okay, so I need lime green dye. There's no way to craft lime green dye. That's not right. Oh, it keeps giving me the mechanical one. There. No, but still, quit it. Okay, I know how to do this, so let's get cactuses, cactuses, and some. Hopefully, I have dandelions in here. Then one dandelion, freaking great. All right, so I'm gonna have to get rid of that. Let's do cactuses and one dandelion, which it'll give me 2 either way. So I do this, do this, do that, and this. It should give me. That's not how you make lime green dye. Okay, now I'm generally confused. Genuinely, because I've done this before. So, oh, it makes more sense with. It makes more sense with yellow, but whatever. If I think of lime green, I think of, you know, yellow and green, not white and green. White and green would be more minty than lime, but hey, what do I know? I need a fire charge, which is gunpowder, blaze powder, and charcoal. I should have that. And shabam. Okay. So let's find a place to put this guy. I'm thinking right there looks reasonable. And if we backclick it, hit all, it'll drain all of our experience into here. So now all 20 levels are into our pylon. So that'll be a nice safe storage for him. And, okay, so that's done. Now, I think we're gonna try to, like, go through these as fast as possible. As quick as we can. We need a matter decomposer. Which I need 2 pistons. And then I need 2 sticky pistons, which I don't know if I... Yeah, I got slime balls. I figured I had slime balls. But I ain't gonna lie, I was a little worried. That's a problem. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna not be doing that. And if I can't make that one, there's no real point in doing the other ones. I need ender pearls. And I know I didn't put a recipe in for ender pearls. I could have swore I had more than 2. I don't think I have any of these. And even if I do, I don't think I'm gonna have enough. I might have one of these. Nope. Ooh, I can make it out of this stuff, but I don't have any of that either, so that's, that doesn't really matter. Instabulation apparatus. I don't know what that is. Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work. Let's go to that deep, and let's make this junk, because I kind of was gonna do this last time, and then I didn't. And this will at least be able to... I don't think I have glass panes either. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Glass. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I wish it gave you, like... it doesn't matter. Maybe I'll make a recipe out of it sooner or later. We'll see. Okay, so we should have everything for this. Now, I can do that, and now if we make our data modules, which I should have mostly everything for this as well. We need 4 of these, because I want to make 4 modules. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And I want to make... oh, we can just throw those in there. I want to see if I can make this guy. Now I know I have... yeah, this one. What? No, 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 no. I thought it came from just this. Okay, let's just do that, because I knew I killed one of those guys. And let's see if we can make this. Sweet! And now we can make the thermal one. I wanted to do that because it gives you interesting drops. Now I want to make an Android one if I can. I don't have a single Android part. I'm pretty sure that's a lie. I told you it was a lie. Okay. And now I need 2 common ones. So we'll do the zombie. Because you can't get much more common than a zombie. Then do I want to do spiders, creepers, or skeletons? Spiders, creepers, or skeletons? Spiders might be able to give me spider webs. And they're fairly common as well. So let's go ahead and do that. So that looks like it works. Now we'll make machines and stuff later. Like they're useful, but not until I get these guys higher and tiered. So guess if we're going on an adventure, I might as well have this with me. So now, as long as I have this with me, it will record what monsters I kill. All right. Oh, by the way, so after I ended last episode, I was over here messing around, doing whatever I was doing. You know, chilling out, checking out my recipes, seeing what all I could do to make things better. And I looked up, and there was a giant hole in my ceiling. It was like 30 blocks. It was like all over the place, but it was like 30 blocks. And I was like, you got to be kidding me. Apparently I get a lot of those ants. They're like, I don't know what they're called, but they're like a Knight's Mob. And because I'm in a forest biome, I get an awful lot of them. And they cut through wood. So that's He's still alive? Tough guy. Alright. Let's kill this guy as our first data module kill. Oh, he's a legendary too. Oh no, no he wasn't. Okay. So let's try to grab our spoils here. Let's summon our little pet. Not the Aphrit. Actually, he can be dismissed. I no longer. He lights me on fire. He scares me. I don't want him. Oh crap! I need a saddle too. Luckily, I put in crafted saddles, so we can we'll be all right. Now, this is the same one I had in the last series we did, but oh crap! I hit shift. You don't hit shift to go down on these guys. You have to gradually go down like this. I should have known that. I don't know why I did that. But anyways, now we can fly around. So that's a good thing. And we're not going to bother killing anything unless they're zombies or androids or spiders. And I'm not going to care too much about the drops. If I can swoop in and grab the experience, I'll take it, but not really sweating it. That's going to be our form of power here in a little bit. I bet you can't guess what I'm going to do. I need me some slime. And this feeds me, so that's even better. Oh, it doesn't work for slime trees. See, I should have known that. That's two things I should have known better. Oh well, what you gonna do? But this will give me purple slime, so I can start making night slime for whatever reason I want to do that. This night slime in its entirety isn't that great, but I can think of some uses for it. I should get shears and shear these vines, but I don't need slime vines. They don't do anything for me. Much like the slime water. I thought the slime water was like, I thought it spawned slimes and stuff. That's not true. Actually, I'm really surprised there ain't some sort of slimes up here. I love this axe. I don't even care. It feeds me while I'm chopping. That's just great. I've been having, if no one ever told, if you couldn't tell, I've been having food troubles in this particular mod pack. So, like, making this, pig iron axe was, like, a really good idea. Like, I wasn't gonna do it, because, like, pig iron's a lot like night slime. It has some uses, it's not horrible, but there's always something better out there. So I'm like, I don't know, I'm super happy that I did it, but at the same time, I'm really glad. I'm glad I made that decision. I mean, it feeds me while I cut. That's great. It'd be like me going out, having a job, cutting down trees, and somebody sitting there throwing Cheetos in my mouth as I'm chopping wood. I mean, that'd be great. I don't know why I chose Cheetos. I don't even really like Cheetos. Where like somebody's like sitting off in the corner with a slingshot, like shooting I don't know, Hershey Kisses or something across the room into my mouth at high speeds. It sounds more dangerous than it actually is. Or reverse that, it's more dangerous than it actually sounds. I don't really need another purple one, but I guess we'll take it. I'm a little concerned why there ain't slimes on these. And this will open up a bunch of different tinker stuff we can do. I am considering doing like I don't really know what I was gonna say. Like making some weird tinker stuff, like stuff I wouldn't normally make. Like to be honest, I don't usually make armor out of metal. Like I know it's kind of weird to say that, but I usually make my armor with an obsidian core because it's easy to repair and it's still pretty durable. Then I use bone plates because it gives it the I don't know, some funky effect that makes it stronger. And then I use slime trim because it gives it a lot of durability, and it pretty much gives an equivalent to diamond armor. Well, after I emboss it with or polish it with steel to steel level, then it pretty much gives you the protection of diamond armor. Now, how do I get out of here? So that's like usually the armor I make because it's really easy to repair and it's like it's pretty strong. Like for some reason, some of these mobs like tear through it like it's nothing, but it is like it wouldn't be any better if I had like full diamond. The only real difference is full diamond's easier to enchant. Bouncy, 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 bouncy. Ow. Alright, so let's break into here. So, here's a funny little story. I went to see my pap today, and it was like, you know, I go down and see him every other day. And my grandmother, of course, asked me to go to Ideal. No, it's not really a big deal for me to go there, so I was like, whatever, I mean, it was kind of chilly, but it's only a 5-minute walk. Well, but back to the story. I'm going, and there's this guy. So it's like, I don't know, man, it's probably like 6:30. So it's already dark out here at 6:30 because, well, it's almost wintertime, and that happens. And I'm leaving the store. I'd say it's about 6:30. And you can either, when you leave the store, there's a lot of different ways you could go. But to go back towards the bus station, you either go through the parking garage or you go down between the parking garage and the store, like kind of like a pretty shady dark alley. Probably a shady dark alley that I probably shouldn't be in, considering, you know, the way my life goes, and how certain I am somebody's trying to kill me. I'm fairly certain that somebody is, either out for emotional terrorism or death. But anyways, I take this dark alley because, I'm me, and my first thought is, you know what, it's quicker, and, what's going to happen? I don't have any money to steal, so, bring it on, right? That's kind of like my mentality. And I passed this guy sitting on a bench in a dark corner, and he's like, hey. I'm like, well, hey, what's up, man? And I was like, how you doing? Whatnot. And I walk away, and I go around the corner, I start walking down the dark alley. I almost get halfway down. I get a little past halfway down the dark alley, and he comes around the corner and yells. He's like, "Hey man, come here, come here!" And I'm like, "Okay, let me." I look at him, and he's still all the way at the other end of the alley, and I'm at the other end. And I'm like, "Let me get this straight. You want me to walk down this dark alley and meet you to talk, and I have no idea who you are." And I'm like, "All right, whatever." So I walk down. I'm like, "Hey, what's up, man? What's going on?" He's like, "Oh, he gave me this story, like it was actually, it sounded rather familiar because it's a lot like something like my girlfriend used to do." And he's like, well, my girlfriend started yelling at me, and we got into a fight, and he's like, and this is really like a lot like my ex-girlfriend. And he's like, I literally have no idea why she's even mad. Like, I honestly have no freaking clue why she freaked out, but the cops got called. And, they told me that I had to leave. They told me that I had to go somewhere else. And I'm like, okay, so that sounds really, really painfully familiar. But usually when it happened to me, I just stole the car and took a ride until she went to sleep and then came back. But apparently in his situation, he didn't have that option. So he was like, I was staying in this hotel and I was just wondering if I could, like, get some money off you. And I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, I understand. But I'm literally, like, I'm lucky to have, a dollar or two. like, and that's pretty much the end of that discussion. I'm lucky to have a dollar or two. Like, if I'm able to go out and get a beer once in a while, it's like a freaking parade. So, I mean, I would help you if I could, but all I really got was, you know, I really didn't have anything but, like, bus money. So he's like, oh, it's all right, whatever. And we went our separate ways. But, see, my mentality is, my mentality wasn't, okay, this random, dirty-looking stranger that was sitting in a dark corner wants to talk to me in a dark alley. And my thought wasn't, okay, so he either, like, wants to mug me, stab me, or sell me drugs. My thought was, oh, I wonder what he wants. I'm going to go down there and see. And I was like, maybe that's what my problem is. Like, maybe that's why, things happen to me, because I'm like, I do stupid things like go down dark alleys and talk to, random strangers. So yeah, that kind of hit me a little later on. I was like, I can't believe I just walked down that dark alley and talked to that guy because what like no wonder I get in bad situations. I'm too trusting. Like, that's probably half the reason so many bad things happen to me and I get taken advantage of so often, because I'm like, oh, well, what's the worst that can happen? And, then I get stabbed and left for dead in an alley, and some weird guy steals my shoes or something, and what are you? Are you quartz? That is quartz. What is this stuff? This guy's like, you're destroying my house. Why are you doing this? This is probably terracotta. Yeah, it is. Alright, so I could care less about that. And to be honest, I could care less about the quartz, too, because I have a good bit of that. But if I need any, I know where to find it. Hey, don't mind me, dude. You don't want to start nothing. I got no problem killing you. Oh, there's more of those. More slime islands. We'll probably go check those out, too, yet. But that's pretty much the moral of the story. So, he died? I bet you that jerkwad killed my flight out of here. I should kill him, but... Okay, tally-ho. I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I didn't make it. I thought I'd make the water. You know what? That's another one of those situations that, I deserve that. Somehow, some way, some reason, I deserve that. So, let's head out of here. I guess, what I'm trying to say is, I'm alright. I didn't die, so it's fine. Yet. But, then I go down to the bus station, and I realize that I missed the bus out of town for 6:10, so I have to go and catch the 7:35 bus, and it's like 35 degrees out there. So I'm standing there, I'm like, okay, so there's not a lot of places I can really go, because most places close at 7 or 8 downtown, because, well, they don't want to get robbed or stabbed. So I'm like, I'm just gonna stand here, mind my own business, and play hacky sack, because it'll keep me warm. So I'm standing there on the corner at the bus station, minding my own business, playing hacky sack, and I see this larger African American woman smoking a cigarette. And I walk up to her and I'm like, hey, you know what? Can I buy one of those off you? She's like, no, don't worry about it. You don't have to buy it off me. I'll just give it to you because they kill They kill people, so I have no problem giving them away. So I'm like, are you serious? I'm like, that's your sales pitch? You can have it because it's gonna kill you? Thank you. I'm like, thank you, because you know what? That just makes me feel all the better about how my life has been going. And then I think about it, and I'm like, you know what? I smoke like, recently, I'm lucky to smoke 3 cigarettes a week. Like I'm doing freaky well on my addiction side, so I can't really complain too much. I mean, like I wish I never would have, started it in the first place, but that's just that ship has already sailed. So, but so yeah, if kids are watching this, don't smoke. If you do, it really is hard to quit. I mean, when I first started, I was like, I did it for like a week, and then I quit. And I did it for like a week, and then I quit. And then, I quit for like 2 weeks, and then I, smoked again, and, I was fine. What the heck? Why am I on fire? Oh, an ember lobber. Oh, crap. Okay. We could kill that ember lobber. And I think that's what we're gonna do. He's not that tough. Get your attention there, buddy? Huh, tough guy? Yeah, that's what I thought. I'll take you out, too, because you're annoying. But, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I can't say that it's given me any, like, actual health problems, at least not that I know of, but it is, oh, crap. It isn't really a good thing it isn't a good habit to have. And that's my honest opinion. Take it for somebody that has been doing it for a fair amount of time, I guess. I by no means would say that I am a smoker, like by no means whatsoever, because I just because I smoke once in a while doesn't make me a smoker. But I still do it more than what I like. And now we're freezing. Now we're gonna keep freaking freezing, and it's gonna get on my nerves because I'm gonna have to reset the game because it's not gonna let me just, you know, um, it's not gonna let me just go out of the world and go back in because that would make life too easy. Yeah, we might be all right. Well, let's kill some more baddies and see if we can get some. I kind of feel like I'm playing like a cheesy version of Call of Duty. So back to my little mod pack here. I'm kind of building this, like I'm trying to find a good way to explain it. And I don't think this is a good mod pack for like professional Minecrafters, like those people that literally make a living off of playing games. Like I don't think this mod pack's really for them. I mean, to be completely honest, I could probably make pretty short work of this mod pack if I so desired to just, rip through it real quick. I'm pretty sure I could. I could probably completely beat this mod pack in probably a total of 20 hours. And that's being generous. 20 hours of gameplay. Without videotaping, because I've just, like, gone through it on my own. But this is more for, like, kids or even people that play a lot that want a better version of Minecraft. So instead of, you start out punching trees, yeah. You go through punching trees, you build your little base, but then you have the option of being a wizard. You have the option of being a melee. You have the option of being an android. And you have these options to go down different roads at your own accord. And then that's kind of what I'm going for. Like, you can have power generation and coal machines do a lot of your work. You can if you're skilled enough, not like me. but I'm sure somebody that has more skill could definitely come up with some cool ways to automate all kinds of stuff. So I mean, this is holy crap. And oh crap. They're still spawning? The really weird part about those guys keep spawning over and over again is the fact that they were all the dark ones. Like, that's supposed to be a rare thing. Like, I don't know why that happened like that. But, you know what, guys? I gotta call this episode quits. Sorry the adventure episode had to quit early, but it keeps lagging out. I might shoot another episode in, like, 5 minutes, because I wanted this to go to, like, be like a 40-minute episode. We're at 31, so I don't know. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed my mindless, stupid ranting about stupid stuff I do throughout the day. Which you probably do, so I don't know. Maybe you don't. Later on, guys.